Okay, so we're gonna do some Globetrotter again. I'm not like in terms of the run, it's a pretty easy run. Um, I'm not having difficulty with it. It's just it's crashing a lot. My game is crashing a lot, and when I say a lot, I do mean a lot. Uh, Probably because of Revolver. So, and that's really annoying. So, but hopefully this time it doesn't crash. I can actually get a good run going. In terms of it, if the run is compatible with the Revolver, it's highly compatible. There's so many areas in this run that I've seen and that I've done that work so much better with the Revolver, and speed. It saves a lot of time in this run. It saves more time in this run than it does in any percent, so it's very useful in this run in Globetrotter. Now the thing about this run is it's very obsolete, which means like the world record is extremely free. So if I do end up getting the world record by this PB or anything like that, and just know that it's not because I'm good, it's because it's the first Globetrotter run of 2016. The last run was done when fucking Fallen New Vegas was in English, and people walked up to the Good Springs Cemetery and shit like that. So it's pretty old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a pretty old run. It's a pretty obsolete run, and I'm about to change that. So there's like only like 3 people who run this category, so I'm probably going to like end up being in like the top 4 or some shit. Like no matter what position, no matter what time I get, I'm probably still gonna be able to get a like in at least the top 3. So I think only Swags and Kung have ran this. So I know I chose a girl, and so I know I chose a girl, and I also chose the good-natured perk. But to be fair, you doesn't matter what gender you are, and it doesn't matter what perk you choose. So the reason I put strength at 10 is because it like you want to go through that as fast as possible. Because it honestly doesn't matter. We're just getting the snow globes, so it's not doesn't really do anything. So basically, the route of the run is kind of similar to the old route for the old New Vegas route. So I'm going to just show you guys very simply here. Basically, what you'd do is you'd go up to the Good Springs Cemetery and you discover it, and then so this is what the beginning is like. The beginning is very basic. It's kind of like the old one. You go up here, you're in the Good Springs Cem. And then after that, you can just keep going. And then after that, you just keep going here. So it's kind of like the other route, except when we get to Black Mountain, we go a different way from the strip, because we need to get the Hoover Dam globe first, which is what we're going for right now. So we end up getting the Hoover Dam globe first because it's just closer, and it makes more sense to do it first than last. We do Lucky 38 last because you have to go talk to Mr. House in order to actually be able to access the cocktail lounge. So it's better to do that later when we have all the other snow globes and we're ready to hand them in. So timer ends when you hand all the snow globes to Jane. So it's very, very simple. It's a very easy run. This is literally my first day running it, and I'm doing pretty good, to be honest, because it's a very easy run. This run's very simple. There's really not that many strats in it besides Revolver, which is a relatively simple strat. If you don't know how to do it, then look it up. But yeah, it's very, very simple. It's like the only strat you really do. You can use Speed Cripple, but it's most of it is walking segments, and revolver dash really greatly helps with walking segments. So personally, I find revolver dashing is a lot better on this run. However, you have a higher chance of crashing because you're playing it and you're using it more, so the odds of you actually getting run are pretty low because usually I end up getting crashes. So yeah, it's basically the same route. The only difference is you turn here and then you go this way because we need to get to Hoover Dam. So it's very simple. Just follow where I'm going, I guess. You go here. And this desert's probably the best area for revolver dashing if your game doesn't crash. I've crashed here like maybe once or twice. But, so for instance, see, look, it's like completely flat, so you're not going to get launched up in the air unless you're really stupid and like find your way on a rock or something. Like, you gotta have really bad RNG for that to happen, to be honest. So in terms of the... So yeah, this is a relatively easy run if you want to get into New Vegas speedrunning. There's like the basic strats. In this, you basically learn all the strats needed for any percent. Well, not all of them, but you learn like the basics of the strats that are used in any percent. So it's very beneficial if you want to get into speedrunning New Vegas, but you're like, holy crap, these strats are fucking confusing, you know. Globetrotter's a pretty easy one you can do. So after Hoover Dam, it's Vault 21, and Vault 21 is pretty self-explanatory. You go in Vault 21, and it's the one in What's-Her-Face's room. So the snow globe for this one is like, you'll see it right when you enter. It's this one right here, and then that's that. So now we're going back to Black Mountain. So Black Mountain's right here. And now you want to just head to the strip as you usually would. So now, unlike what they did in the other run, like this is Kung's old run, what he did in his last run is, this was before Revolver, you walk into McCarran. So you're not going to walk into McCarran, you're just going to use Revolver until you get to an area very close here, which I'm just going to show you guys in a minute once I actually get there, and if my game doesn't crash. I actually thought my game was going to crash there. And oh my god. Yeah, I do apologize for the lag if I'm getting any. I really don't want my game to crash. But I can't really do anything about that all the time. So, once we're here, you basically want to go where this tree is, navigate and find your way to this tree. And then kind of go here. And you'll see this rock. This is basically the rock you want to... So quick save, do this, and do your basic revolver dash, but you want to hit the rock, so sometimes you miss it like that. So you kind of try to position yourself so that way the rock's right in front of you. And then, okay, if I can get it, that'd be really nice. So if you don't get it first try, you're either too far or too close. So for me, like, as you can see, and then you'll jump up in the air. So this saves having to actually enter Camp McCarran, and it's a lot faster than that. It saves like a minute or so. So yeah. So it's very simple that you want to enter the tram, and then you'll basically be at the strip. So in terms of clipping, we're going to do another clip right here. It's very, very easy to do. You walk into this corner, you look here, and you kind of you want to clip through it. So it's very easy. So now that you're in the strip, very simple. We head to Vault 21, sorry. And yeah, so you can use a revolver to quickly get to the gate. I recommend doing that simply because, you know, if you want to go that extra mile to go fast, I guess. So this is very easy. There's just 2 clips in here. They're very easy clips once you get them. So I'm just going to... So you want to go here. You want to keep going straight, basically. And then once you get here, you want to go ahead and turn left. Sorry about that. That took me forever to fucking get it. But and if you notice here, this door is locked. So you want to basically go in it till you're positioned properly, and you want to clip through it. So the snow globe should be right here. Once you have it, go here, and this will pop up, this basic screen. So just QSQL. It's the easiest clip in the game, probably. And you're just back to the Vault 21 gift shop. So it's that simple. There really isn't that much to it. And then after that, we're basically done with the strip. So now we're heading to Freeside to get the globe in the old Mormon fort. If I can actually get it. So you can use your revolver again to speed up the gates. Try to avoid Old Ben as you're leaving here, because he will run up to you if you go right beside him. So you want to... What I do is I usually just jump here, and then I do the revolver glitch. Now, you will... Oh, never mind. If there is something in front of you, you will bounce up, like I said. So just use it to skip past. Just use a revolver to skip past that bit. And then here, you can use your revolver to kind of aim for... As you can see, I completely missed that. But if you're feeling lucky, you can kind of try and get it. So that way it actually is in your favor. But, yeah, so what you want to do is once you're in Old Mormon Fort, go here, go up here, and it should be on the 2nd floor, I think. No, not the 2nd floor. Yeah, on the 2nd floor right here. So, yeah, it's very simple. You can just exit the Old Mormon Fort after that, I guess. Now be careful with this bit because you could end up getting stuck in the fence when you're trying to use revolver dash to get to that fence. You could get stuck anyways, but yeah. So once you leave here, you want to head in this area and just keep going straight. So keep using revolver dash to go straight. Now this bit... Now, so like I said, the game could crash at any moment if you fuck up your revolver dashing. So I'm just hoping that the game doesn't crash for me and I can actually get a run going. But yeah, so yeah, just revolver dash until you're pretty here. I recommend avoiding that area because there are cazadors. So kind of stick to the road, I guess. You should avoid them if you use revolver dash or speed cripple. But if you're just walking, then you'll probably end up getting killed. So I would recommend... So you want to follow this path, the road on the left, and this road right here, and it'll bring you to basically Jacobston. So you want to just take it to Jacobston. It's very simple. It's a very easy run. Just showing it to you guys if you guys want to do it.
This popped up when I went on YouTube to MP3.
Okay, so very self-explanatory. Just follow the path to Jacobston. It's right there. When you get to Jacobston, I'm just letting you guys know, you will be approached by the guy who wants to talk to you, the super mutant. I think his name's Neil. In order to avoid it, you do it exactly like the other super mutant at the fort, and you just want to punch your fists just to get past him. It's very, very simple. You just want to punch the air, and they won't talk to you. So once you're past him, you can just use your revolver to get to the doors. Oh fuck, that went horribly. But yeah, so you just use your revolver to get to the doors, and it's very simple. It's the first thing there. So it's the snow globe you'll see the moment you enter. It's right here. So then next thing you want to do is just get to go to Freeside's North Gate. And now we want to head to the Boomers. So the Boomers is very simple. You just go in there, and there's really nothing much to it. You use your revolver dash to get to there. And, yeah. There's a lot of rubble here, so you want to be careful not to kind of hit any of it, or else you're going to go flying up in the air, and that'll lose time. Oh, fuck. See? Don't worry about crippling your limb on this bridge. It's completely fucking... it's impossible, because there's no floor. It's like a... You can just walk right through the bridge anyways. Now, okay, so you want to use your revolver really quickly here to just kind of skip this whole minefield. So, as you can see, I already did skip the entire minefield right there. It's very simple. So... So this guy's going to talk to you, blah blah blah, just press the first one, and same thing with her, you press the first one. Now what a lot of speedrunners do is once they get here, they choose up here, you want to choose this one, and then, sorry, I'll be leaving. So that one saves a bit more time than the other one, so you want to head to this one right here. This is the Boomer Museum, this one right here. And then... So yeah, you just want to go in here. Oh no, that's the fucking workshop. God damn it. Which one is it? Is it this one? Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, Boomer Museum. And then the snow globe's right here. So that's very simple. Go strip North Gate. Now the last one we're doing is the cocktail. This is old Ben. Bugs you, shit, fucking dumbass. Kills all the runs. So, just go here, talk to Victor, tell him all this normal crap. Very basic. We want to go to the penthouse. So basically, instead of in any percent talk clipping, you want to just go ahead and talk to Mr. House. So say return until I have the chip. Then you want to go ahead go up here and talk to Victor. And he's going to say, hey, you've been promoted to the High Roller Suite, blah, blah, blah. Then you want to go to the cocktail lounge. So the globe should be right here, hidden behind this cash register. So then you want to go back to the penthouse and talk to Jane and give her all the snow globes. And you can end the run. So that's it's as simple as that. Extremely simple. Very, very easy run. I actually looks like I got world record for it. If I compare it against game time, so yeah, this is basically Globetrotter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Globetrotter is very easy run to get into. If you know this, if you know how to revolver dash, you're basically fucking set. If you know how to revolver dash and clip, you're set. So it's very easy if you want to get into it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this small run, and have a good one.